Hello everybody, my name is Orlando Marrero Soto, and today I'm going to present you our nanotechnology AR video game research. Our team consists of the programmers, me as the leader, Janiel Diaz as the co-lead, Anel Martinez, Gaider Sullivan, Michael Delgado, Ivan Herrero, Natalia Roldán, and Rosaidi Milla. And our artists we have Roxangeli Cintron and Edwin Vicente.
The NanoGames Research project aims to deploy an augmented reality AR mobile application to address the motivation of Hispanic middle and high school students to pursue STEM careers by presenting the creation of an AR game that introduces the concept of nanotechnology, and the performing tests to assess its motivational effectiveness. The proposed application is a modular mobile AR system that will contain several game-fit nano experiments. It will be deployed by undergraduate students from the University of Puerto Rico at Maya West, with advice from Dr. Nadia Santiago and domain expert from the field of nanotechnology.
The problem we are solving is that it is difficult to teach nanotechnology concepts to middle school and high school students because instruction requires specialized equipment and environments as well as advanced mathematical concepts which are not available to the regular student. The student needs a way to conceptualize objects and processes that are not visible but that are real. Augmented reality is our solution, allowing access to the nano world through interactive visualization of the concepts. Making an AR game makes learning difficult concepts fun instead of scary. AR allows us to see nanotechnology in its context, reality.
The team will be developing an augmented reality experience. This experience, by the end of the semester, will count with 3 different minigames. Each of these minigames will have a different nanotechnology concept. This game is mostly directed to middle schoolers and high schoolers, and what we are intending to do is to improve their intrinsic motivation by providing them a new and fun way of learning. This way, we can also motivate them to pursue STEM careers.
Methodology, we divided it into 3 parts: design, implementation, and testing. For the design phase, we're currently working on designing the project components as well as the aesthetic theme. We're also going to discuss with nanotechnology experts in order to validate our design. The implementation phase will take an agile scrum approach where a product backlog of tasks will be established. Each week we will choose some of those tasks to implement. We will hold frequent short meetings in order to maintain team communication, and at the end we will review any issues and discuss progress. For the testing phase, we'll create surveys for students to complete before and after using the application in order to gauge the impact it had on their interests and motivation for nanotechnology and STEAM.
To accomplish the project's primary goal of developing an augmented reality game, the team selected Unity 3D and AR Foundation. The Unity 3D game engine will be used to develop the game using the C# programming language, and AR Foundation will provide the framework to build it using AR technology. These tools were selected because not only some members had prior experience with Unity, but also according to a research done, AR Foundation is one of the most documented tools to use alongside Unity to develop AR games.
The game design is divided in 4 parts: the hardware and 3 different minigames. The hardware is the main menu of the game. It's the first thing you see when you enter the game. There you can find the accessory, extra, and the setting. Also, you find the 3 minigames. The first minigame, the player has to find the UV bits inside the library made of a forest fortress. The challenge will be to escape the labyrinth by finding all the required UV bits in a limited time.
In minigame number 2, the player is set to play the role of a nanoparticle doctor who is required to fix anomalies in each organism's nanobody. Once inside the organism, the player must locate damaged DNA strands that require to be fixed immediately. Once the player locates the damaged DNA strands, he will be able to analyze and verify what is missing of them in order to be able to fix them. In minigame number 3, the player must successfully train a nanotech filter in order to let cells that are harmless to the human body pass through, but stop cancerous cells that are passing by. Through a monitor, the player will be able to see the nanotech filter, and a wave of cells coming by. As the cancerous cells gets closer to the filter, the player must activate it in order to destroy them.
I will be presenting the project metrics or goals. In the short term, we expect to complete the minimum viable product, which we have defined as the hub world and one of the 3 levels in the game. Additionally, we want to make sure that the team grows professionally and personally by involving each team member in every part of the project. In the long term, we expect to release the AR application in both iOS and Android operating systems. This will increase the number of players that download the game. Finally, we want to measure the educational impact of the application. Are students really learning the concepts we are trying to teach them throughout the game? Are students motivated to learn or eventually pursue careers involving these topics? These are the questions we look to answer.
The audiences for this project are middle and high school students from public schools. This video game mode covers 2 industries, education and entertainment. On education serves as a visual tool to teach nanotechnology topics and motivate to follow STEM careers. And on entertainment, with this video game mode, serves as fun and distraction. This combination creates a positive growth on the success of this app because it covers a broader market.
I want to thank you for taking the time to getting to know us and getting to know our research. If you want to contact us, you can scan the following QR codes for our information. Once again, thank you so much and have a nice day.